Hey, what's up guys? Nick here at the Mind Body One Lab, and today we're going to do some mental training and some fitness training. Now, I often get asked, how do you do this stuff but with workouts? And that's actually a very easy solution. Now, working out in general is great for the brain. The obvious reasons is more blood flow, more oxygenation can be carried to the brain or the prefrontal cortex, which is better for processing, better for the neurons to fire and do what they need to do. But on the flip side of that is combining the mental training with the physical is great because one, you're breaking up the monotony. A lot of people get tired of doing the same routines, the same splits. With this, it's always challenging, it's always different. It's true agility training as well. It could be anaerobic. It could be something that adds that extra edge to your training. Just from that sense, it's great. But also, when you're doing tasks that require some goal-directed behavior, it requires more brain function, more neuron recruitment, and pairing that with your strength exercise can make each lift, each rep more intentional because typically we go through the motions. Now, there's some data that backs this up, but for the most part, we want to be able to be mindful of what we're doing between sets, staying alert, and you're recruiting these muscle fibers from the lift, and then you're doing something more dynamic with the mental drills in tandem with it. And the last reason I like to add these type of tasks to my training is because a lot of times I see fitness professionals say it's all about the mental, but with this, you can add in different skills to work on. We talk about motivation, self-talk, confidence. With these tasks, it puts you under less duress physically, even though you're still doing some moving, how we're gonna do it today, but it allows you to use these mental skills because a lot of times we get defeated in our minds before we get defeated under the weight or in the actual physical task. So at least with this being mixed in, we can challenge those same measures and be able to take them on in real time, overcome or not, redevelop, regroup, and do it again. And by mixing with the physical training, we're also under fatigue. So now we got to stay more focused because when does your form usually break down? When do things usually go awry? When you're tired. So being able to keep thinking, make precise movements while under physical duress and also doing your physical training is a great combination, and we're gonna get into it right now. Let's go. So you see here, we have a dumbbell set up, an iPad screen, and some cones. So our workspace is gonna pretty much be in here other than the farmer's carries we're going to do. So we got 4 exercises we're gonna do that'll be broken up by farmer's carries, and they'll be done in a circuit type style, rest, recover, and repeat for 4 sets. Now, the first drill we're going to do is squat presses. So we're gonna have the 2 dumbbells in the front rack position. We're gonna squat down and press as you come up. You're gonna give us 5. Stay on the heels, drive through the legs. After you do the 5, you're gonna set them to the side. Then the next drill we have is the mental training task, which is fast count. How fast count works is going to be a set of blue and red circles. Now, whichever color has the most circles is going to be the cone you run to. So I'm going to stand even to that orange cone there, chopping my feet in place. Now, whatever comes up on the screen with the most circles is where I'm going to go. Now, the thing is, it's only on there for a quick split second, so I have to quickly perceive it and get there and come back to the home cone. I'm chopping my feet the whole time. Now, once I finish my set of fast count, I'm gonna get the dumbbells again, and we're gonna do hammer curls, both arms, for 5 reps. Now, after I do the hammer curls, I'm gonna put them back down to the side. I'm gonna do the Stroop Drill. Now, how the Stroop effect works is gonna be words written in different color ink or same color ink, which is congruent and incongruent. My goal is to ignore what the word says. If it says red but it's written in blue ink, I'm going off of where the ink color is, and I'm going to one of those cones. So how this one works, I'll stand in the center, and I'm just gonna pivot and step towards the color cone that I need to get to. So we're gonna do this one as such. Now the goal with the Stroop Drill, lower intensity, but we're still moving, allowing that heart rate to calm down. Because we're about to do next is a farmer's run, down and back 2 times. So we're gonna grab our dumbbells, same weight. gonna start here and to the wall and back. Might go out of frame. And that completes one set. We're gonna do 4 rounds of that. Right now my heart rate's at about 170 beats per minute. So it's definitely working. You're getting that strength, but you're also getting conditioning and you're thinking. So make sure you adjust it to your abilities. You might need a little more time between. I personally like to try to get my heart rate down during the Stroop Drill so I don't go too intense, but I still wanna do it dynamically. And give yourself maybe 45 to a minute. And if you need a little longer for the recovery to start the new set, then do so. All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. That was a great workout. I'm definitely feeling it. You see, I was thinking, moving, and like I said, it's not necessarily over the top. We use very basic movements and it's able to get your body moving, still building muscle, but keeping the heart rate elevated. So this is how I do my HIIT and conditioning type training. Obviously, it's not gonna get you to the point of you wanna lift the gym. That's a whole different type of style. Hit up my man Phil DeRue if you want that kind of work. But we integrate this stuff with our athletes all the time in similar ways. So stay tuned for what we might be working on, because this is how you get your mind right, but also get that body right. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as I always say, get your mind right.